Haftarah of Yithro, Isaiah 6, 1-13, 7, 1-6, and 9, 5-6. Haftarot, Wishma, Yitru, Bishayah, Seaman, Wow. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the leader of the community sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Above him stood the seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is God, as a verb and noun of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, for mine eyes have seen the King, God, as a verb and noun of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphim unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar, and he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. Don't try something like this in physical life. The putting hot coals on you stuff. Also, I heard the voice of God as a verb and noun saying, Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. And he said, Go and tell this people, you do hear, but understand not, you do see, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. And God, as a verb and noun, have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land. And should a 10th part remain, it should again be eaten up, yet as a terebinth, and as an oak whose stalk remaineth when they cast their leaves, so shall remain the stalk of the holy seed. The Sephardim stop here, and the Ashkenazim continue. Kahan Masiyamis Hesperdim Tetzel Hashkenazim Musipis Wihi Bimi. 7. And it came to pass in the days of Ahaz, the son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, the king of Judah, that Rezin, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, went up toward Jerusalem to war against it, but could not prevail against it. And it was told the house of Dawood, saying, Syria is encamped with Ephraim, and his heart was moved, and the heart of his people, as the trees of the wood are moved with the wind. Then said God, as a verb and noun, unto Isaiah, go forth now to meet Ahaz, thou and Shear Yashub thy son, at the end of the conduit of the arbor pool, in the highway of the fuller's field, and say unto him, take heed and be quiet, fear not, neither be faint-hearted, for the two tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Rezin with Syria, and of the son of Remaliah, because Syria, Ephraim, and the son of Remaliah have taken evil counsel against thee, saying, let us go up against Judah and vex it, and let us make a breach therein for us, and set a king in the midst of it, even the son of Tapiel. 9. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government is upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, of the Mighty God, of the Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there should be no end upon the throne of Dawood, and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of established of hosts will perform this. And, well, would have helped to have more of the verse there to not be taken out of context. But this is not a prophecy about divine incarnation. And see, of God. You know, these are things that this individual does for God. It's not saying that God is incarnate or that God has literal children or anything like that. And that perhaps means the burning of incoming the child and the child, the new, and well, I've gone over more into these things elsewhere, but you notice the wording of this filling the temple and stuff like this indicates that maybe it's not God that's being talked about that was seen, just like in Genesis we have Lord, and it ends up he's talking to angels. So God's talking, but the angels perhaps could be the intermediaries that are communicating the message. Because that's pretty much a standard thing in some of the prophetic accounts, that you have, they pray to God, but various angels come and answer. B'shnut mut hemluk az Yehu war'ah at atni yeshub al ksa rum winsha wush wulyu malam at hehyakal sherpim amdim mem al lu shesh kenpim shesh kenpim lachid beshtim yipsa panyu wab shitjim yaksa rugliu wab shitjim yaup puff wakra zah al zah wamer qatwash Yahweh tisbout malakul hearts kabudu win'au amut haspim Makwal Hakura Wahbit Yamla Ashan Wamer Awili Ki Nadmiti Ki Aish Thama Shiptim and Ki Wubtuk Thama Shiptim and Ki Yeshubki at Hamluk Yahwa Thesbout Rau Aini We Af Ali Achid Man Heshrapim Wab Yabdu Ratspa Bum Lukchim Lukach Mal Hamzabach We Alp We Amr Hana Ga Za Al Shaptik Wasur Aunuk which Thatuk Tukpul Tuktur Washma at Kol Adni Amr at me Ashlich Wami Yolk Lanu Wammer Henni Shol Chani We Amr Luk Wamrut Lam Sa Shma'au Shmwa Wal Tempinu Rau Wal Tud'au Heshman Lib Ham Hasa Wasnu Hekbud Wainu Hasha Pan Yirah Bayanu Wab Asnu Yashma Walibbu Yibyan Wushib Urpalu Wamer Ad Mati Adni We Amr Ad Asher Shau Aryam Main Yushab Wabkim Main Adam Wah Adma Tash'a Shema Wurchuk Yahwa At Hatim Warbah Hazwabah Bakram Hartz Wawud Bah Ashuryah Wishbah Wahyatah Lib'ar Kalah Wak Alun Asher Bush Lukat Matzbat Bum Sarah Qadash Matzbata Wihi Bini Atches Bun Utam Bun Azyahu Malik Yehuda Allah Ratzian Malik Arm Wip Qach Bun Vrum Yahu Vrum Lihu Malik Yeshral Jerusalem Lim Lichma Alia Wala Yikal Lah Lachem Alia Wigid Libyat Dude Lummer Nachah Arm Al Aprim Yana Labu Wulbub Amu Kenwa Atsi Yar Mapni Vruch Wiamer Yahweh al Yeshayahu Tsana Akrat Atches Ta Washar Yeshwub Banuk al Qatza Talat Habaraka Hal Yuna al Muslit Shadda Kubus Wamrat al Yu Hashmer Washakath al Tira Walbabak al Yerk Mashni Zanbut Haudim Hashnim Hala Batri Af Rityan Warm Wubben Rimliho Yanki Yan Halyuk Arm Rah Abrim Wubben Rimliho Lemmer Nala Bih Wada Wan Kitsna Wan Bakana Alinu Wan Malik Batuka at Ben Thibal Ki Yuld Lanu Ben Natun Lanu Wathi Hamshrah al Shukmu Wikra Shamu Pala Uats al Gabor Abi Ad Shur Shlum Lam Rabbah Hamshrah Wal Shulwam Ein Qatz al Ksa Dud Wal Mem Laktu Lahkin Ata Wal Sada Mem Shippath Wab Tradka Mata Wad Aulam Qanat Yahwa Tatsbout Tasha Zat. Kth is sworn, and Ktha or Ksah is the fullness, the full moon, what's appointed, the throne, the seat, the stool, something canopied or enclosed. Qatz is an extremity, a border, an end, something after such, the process of such. Alp is bird-like. Knip is to project laterally, to withdraw, to be removed. A wing, a flap, an edge, an extremity, a quarter, balcony, uttermost part, feather, flowing garment that sticks out. Sherp is poisonous, coppery, fiery, burning. The seraph we see here is also the idea that they can only be conveyed by symbol, so they go beyond the reference, so we can talk about them symbolically. And that sort of thing with anything metaphysical, even our own souls. is that ourselves as the non-physical, non-mental entity, we can only talk about it symbolically, but very specifically, the Sherpium is of that sort. Amd is to shake, to be at a stand, a spot, fixed, stood, upright, against, from, in, mine of, that I take, and ordain, serve, set, remain, repair, leave, continue, confirm, stay, tarry, over a place. So it's kind of like what's meant by archon, but not archon in the sense of that we mean when we talk about Gnosticism, but amd